Scottish philosopher and historian David Hume said, "Heaven and hell suppose two distinct species of man, the good and the bad, but the greatest part of mankind float between vice and virtue," meaning heaven and hell may actually be nothing more than the literal representation of the constant fight and battle between good, evil, bad, wrong, acceptable, unacceptable in the heart as well as in the lives of man, that sometimes plagues their character, behavior, and obviously also affect their relationships and friendships in one way or another. And that means heaven and hell can be considered to be, and is often referred to as, the distinction as well as the representation between the different types of men in the world and that are present upon the earth in our lives in one way or another. Men of either integrity, morality, character, righteousness, dignity, virtue on the one hand, and obviously on the other hand there exists a man of vice, evil, infidelity, deception, malevolence, fraud, arrogance, etc. So heaven and hell are supposed to represent and hold up together two distinct types of man in the world, excluding the others. One represents light in the form of virtue, value, dignity, authenticity, sovereignty, that again translates into his actual and literal character, perception, relationships, and actions. And the other is obviously the representation and the epitome of manipulation, fraud, deception, arrogance, ignorance, jealousy, etc., that again translates into his behaviors, actions, and relationships and causes him great harm and loss in his entire lifetime. But the ultimate battlefield and the fight has always been fought between virtue and vice, good and evil, right and wrong, that obviously man of different character and mentality chose over different periods of time and ages, that caused either their rise to power, prominence, and greatness, or caused and brought about their downfall, the destruction of their empires, as societies and civilizations fell because of infidelity, desire, greed, obsession, etc. So that's how it works. And there's just no other way around it. We have to become capable of virtue, vice. At the same time, we have to have virtue, value.